Hello students, good morning. You are most welcome to class 10th English class. So we will continue the same chapter, A Letter to God, continued. In the previous class we discussed about Lencho. This is an important chapter because in all the examinations, even in the pre-board, half yearly and session learning exams and board exams, this question is asked. You see, this year's question was this 2020. Did the letter reach God? Yes or no? Why did the postmaster send a reply to Lencho? So full mark is 2 divided 1 and 1. The question is who was Lencho? Where did he live? What was his profession? What had happened to his crops? What did he do then? He wrote a letter. Whom did he write a letter? Did the letter reach God? And he received a letter. Was the letter written by God or somebody else? How much money did he expect? How much did he get? Why less? If you answer to these questions, you can understand the lesson better. So, come to the last part. The following Sunday, Lencho came a bit earlier than usual to the post office to ask the postmaster if there was any letter for him. You see how he was optimist. He had unshakable faith in God. That's why he was dead sure that he would receive that money and also the letter from God. With that hope in mind, he went to the post office and inquired if there was a letter for him. It was the postman himself who handed the letter to him, while the postmaster, experiencing the contentment, the satisfaction of a man who has performed a good deed. Who performed a good deed? Postmaster. What was the good deed? He contributed some part of his salary and also collected money from his staff, from his employees. How much? 70 pesos, and sent it. Looked on from his office. He just wanted to observe the gait, or his body language, Lencho's body language. Lencho showed not the slightest surprise on seeing the money because he was dead sure that he would get the money from God, as he was very simple-hearted and also disciplined devotee, God-fearing. Such was his confidence, but he became angry when he counted the money because 100 pesos were not there. God could not have made a mistake. God would not play a trick. God would not cheat him. Nor could he have denied Lencho what he had requested. What had he requested? What had Lencho requested? 100 pesos from him. Why? Because otherwise he would have died in starvation. Immediately, Lencho went up to the window, that means counter, to ask for a paper and ink. On the public writing table, he started to write. If you visited the post office, you might have seen where does the postmaster sit and also other dealing assistants, the class sit and also public table for the postmaster to write. With much wrinkling of his brow, surprise. He did not expect God would cheat him, play with him. That's the wrinkling of his eyebrow, caused by the effort he had to make to express his ideas. Thought, what he would write? Why didn't God send him? the rest amount. Let us see what was running in his mind. When he finished writing, he went to the window to buy a stamp. Postal stamp on the envelope he would put 5 rupees nowadays, which he licked because there was no gum, and then affixed the envelope with a blow of his fist like this on the stamp. He gave a fist, F-I-S-T. The moment the letter fell into the mailbox, the postmaster went to open it. Let us see what has Lencho written. It said, the letter said, God, of the money that I asked for, 100 pesos, only 70 pesos reached me, not the 30. And what about the 30 pesos? Send me the rest, since I need it very much. But don't send it to me through the mail, post office, because the post office employees are a bunch of crooks. Lencho, yours faithfully, obediently, sincerely, whatever it may be, or yours devotee, Lencho. So here employees and the post office employees are a bunch of crooks. A bunch of crooks, meaning is a group of cheats or dishonest people. Dishonest people. Because he knew that God would not commit such a mistake. God had sent him 100 pesos, and the post office employees or the staff, they had taken away 30 pesos for them, and that time kept 70 pesos. This is the irony. He was unable to recognize, acknowledge the selfless, generous deed that was displayed by the postmaster and his employee. This is the irony at the end. So this year also some students have written that yes, the letter reached the God. What was the question? Yes, did the letter reach God? Yes, letter reached God. So it will be 0. How could God? Where does God exist? God does not exist in Gurudaras, in church, in temple, in mosques. God lives in everybody. So if one writes a letter will not reach. It will be there in the post office. Why did the postmaster send a reply to Lencho? Postmaster was very kind-hearted, he was considerate, he was sympathetic, he was a good human being. So he understood the agony, he understood the suffering, he understood the hardships, that is also sorrows like the Lencho was undergoing. So in order to help him, on humanitarian ground, he sent this much amount. So postmaster sent a reply to Lencho so that he did not want to break his firm or infinite or immeasurable or unshakable faith in God. Whatever questions are there in the textbook you have to do, but one activity is there. It is very important. Remember, it is very important. It is practical, and you know that 10 mark is there for this subject enrichment. This activity you have to do. The activity is given on the opening page, page number 1. One of the cheapest ways to send money to someone is through the post office. Have you ever sent or received money in this way? Certainly not. Here is what you have to do. As you read the instructions, discuss with your teacher in class the meanings of these words. You can also get the meaning from the dictionary. So counter, counter clerk. The clerk who sits at the counter clerk. Counter, you know, that railway counter, post office, and also bank counter, and appropriate acknowledgement. There is a part in the money order form. Acknowledgement, counterfoil, record, consult a dictionary if necessary. Are there words corresponding to these English words in your languages? Inside the post office, first you have to go to the post office. What will you do? You have to send some money to your near and dear ones. 100 rupees you send your younger brother or sister who is getting coaching or studying somewhere else, or your uncle who is out of station, so that you will send it. Or your friend who is, or to your neighbor, 100 rupees. Now, if you send to your friend may also send the same amount, like that. It is just practical. So, post office, go to the counter, marked money order. Money order and stamps are sold. If you go to that post office, you will find just the right side. First counter is that money order counter. Buy money order by paying 50 paisa to the person behind the counter. Means the dealing assistant, the clerk. So previously first it was 5 paisa, then 10 paisa, then 20 paisa, then 50 paisa. Nowadays it is freely available. No money is charged on this. So, but you have to just ask, give me an EMO form. By paying freely you get it. What will you do thereafter? Fill in the appropriate boxes in the form, and it would be better if you fill in capital letters. You see one sample of EMO form is given on the reverse side. Pay the counter clerk the amount of money to be sent along with the charges. So if you send 100 rupees, you will give, and that 5 rupees as a commission. That is charged 105 you give. But the payee, the person who receives is called a payee. The amount is called pay. So pay the counter clerk the amount of money to be sent along with the charges. So money the counter clerk will take, and also this EMO, and he will give one receipt. Take back the MO acknowledgement, counterfoil for your record. He will not give you money order acknowledgement, rather he will give you one receipt. Then you come to the part how to fill it up. Fill out the money order form given below using the clues. Follow the form. Pay rupees 100 in words you have to write. Then RS is written. In number you have to write. To whom you are sending the money, the complete address including PIN code. Then date, the day you are filling the form or sending the amount. Then your sender's signature, your signature, the rest part is by the postmaster or the dealing assistant. Acknowledgement, then you will write, yes, acknowledgement site. Sender name and address. To whom you are sending the money is a complete address, you have to write in capital letter. And also PIN number you have to mention. Then received rupees. So the pay, he will write received rupees 100 on, means after that date will be mentioned. Signature of pay, after receiving it he will put his signature. Then if you want to write some message for that, space for communication, you can also write. So received rupees, this portion you will get back. This is called acknowledgement. Acknowledgement if possible to get, because you have 3 months time I am giving, you do it in the real life and submit this acknowledgement, and also the receipt, and also the original memo form, EMO form you will be giving. They are not depositing. Another xerox copy you should keep and submit it whenever the school reopens. So today is this much. Thank you.